Okay, all right. Last time I made a slatement. Oh boy. They're on to me. The deep slate is coming after me. What's up, Ideal? How you doing, man? Doing fine. Went for a walk at 8 p.m. Been chilling all day. Yeah, sounds like a nice, relaxing one. Well, don't mind me. I am just doing my little block digging after work again. Today's been pretty calm. Yeah, I mean, at least for me, work was pretty calm. Tiring, but calm. Yeah, for sure. I hate the hectic days at my work. I think tomorrow's gonna be one of those days. I can already feel it. Oh well. Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna expect there's a lot of work to do. That's because like my workload isn't the same exact thing every single day, so some days are definitely a lot harder than others. I think tomorrow's gonna be one of those harder days, but Fridays are usually like that anyway. We shall see, we shall see. But I'm not gonna think about work right now. I'm gonna think about the project at hand. We're getting ever closer to finishing the mixed layers, which is awesome. The chunking must continue. Exactly. I'm hoping, unlike last weekend, my motivation will be higher to start cranking out long sessions on my days off, just so I can, you know, I want to get these mix layers done already, man. Mm-hmm. Just gotta continue one block at a time, you know? Ah, yes, I cannot wait to join the Deep Slate. It's always what I dreamed of. I don't know exactly how long is left on this, but I want to say it's somewhere between 20 and 30-ish hours, if I had to take a guess. Probably closer to 30. No, it's really not. I mean, the entire time for the mixed layers is gonna be, I think, like around 110, 115 hours, something like that. So, I mean, quite a bit of time, but definitely not as long as, like, everything before it so far. And then we enter the point of no return. I said this a long time ago, but I told myself, once I reach full Deep Slate, that's when I just can't give up anymore. Like, that's a literal, like, just no point of, a point of no return. Like, I've spent too much time already. All the way to the bottom, yeah. I do want to get input. I mean, I've mentioned it a few times, but I think most likely my go-to plan for full Deep Slate is finally start doing it chunk by chunk. I think that might be the best way to stay motivated. Because, I mean, each individual chunk won't honestly take that long, even at full Deep Slate, just because, you know, I've already mined everything above it. So that's, like, an average of, like, 40-ish minutes off of every chunk already done. At least that's what I remember how long it would take. Anywhere between, like, 40 and 50 minutes. You know, something like that. Yeah. And of course, some chunks are going to be a lot faster than others. Like, I mean, which ones would be really quick? I mean, these ones would be pretty good starting ones. This one would be decent. There was ones that have, like, really deep areas. Down here. Was it over here? No. Oh, it was over here. These ones are going to be crazy. Like, if I start here and I just go down and there's like almost nothing below me. Yeah. Yeah. It's a little annoying to deal with, but it's more than made up for in terms of fast progression. So yeah. I'm feeling a little more motivated about the project right now. I think last weekend I was kind of mental booming and it made me not want to do the project, but now I'm motivated. We're back. I didn't let it get to me. Exactly. I do think I might need to give myself like just actual breaks though from this. That might be something that would be healthy. I think doing this literally every day would be a bit much. I think that might have been the issue, honestly. I had a good streak of playing nearly every day for a while, and then I'm like, I don't feel like playing. But I couldn't admit to myself that I needed a break. I think that's the part that frustrated me the most, where I'm like, I kind of don't want to play, but I also don't want to admit that I don't want to play. Oh. Oh! 9 durability. I think that's the lowest durability I've seen yet without breaking a pick. Actually, there's probably been... No, wait. I think there was one time where I had 3 durability. But either way, very rare to see single digit before without breaking. Yeah. I mean, I've only broken 1 pick since I've started mining Deep Slate, if I remember correctly. Which is completely fine. I get so much more mining time these days because of the Deep Slate just taking longer. And it's only gonna get even longer once we reach full Deep Slate. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I don't need that on. Also, 16.7 million, another 100k milestone. I should check my stats. No other block has reached 1 million yet. Almost 400k for Deep Slate. We're getting close to half a mil. I was thinking we might reach 500, maybe even 600k before we reach full Deep Slate. I think that was the estimate I had, somewhere in that range. Between 5 and 600k. But yeah. Let me check something. If I have any more pickaxes sitting in reserve. Oh, I only have 2 more. Well, let's switch those. And then now all the pickaxes in my inventory is all I got. Until I need a repair again. But I mean, that's gonna be in like 1 or 2 sessions from now. So, not too worried. Definitely won't be today. Turbo banger. True. Oh, yeah. But yeah. It's really awesome how much crazier this area has become the longer I've been digging this. Like here, I'll up my render, and then you can kind of take a look as it starts loading in. Like, it's just ridiculous. I mean, first of all, just how far down we are already, but like, it just looks so stupid to see like Deep Slate and then see the surface at the same time. Like, that's not normal. Especially not this much deep slate. Like, that just looks unbelievable. I think it looks even better from when you, like, look up here, where it's like... It does look really funny. Okay, I'm gonna turn this down now, because my computer does not like that. Incredible. I do wonder how I'm gonna actually mine the deep slate. Like, if I'm gonna do 2x2 or 1x2, 2x1, however I want to do it. Because, I mean, deep slate is like... It's a weird one where it's like, even with haste 2, efficiency 5, it's like... You really can't mine it any faster with any specific mining technique. But I think one reason to maybe keep doing 2x2 is for the non-deep slate blocks. Because doing in 2x2 versus 1x2 or however, it does make a difference on those blocks. I don't know. Just depends on if I care about the efficiency on that kind of thing, or it would be better to just go the lazier approach of just like 2x1. What's up, Perry? How you doing? Whoa, wait!
Hey, man.
Hey, man.
What's up, man?
What's up, man? Welcome, Wowie! And viewers, welcome. Hey, guys. Hey. Don't mind me. Just doing the good old block digging as per usual. Did you do any scores, Wowie? Score. Ugh. One or two. Yeah. Well, what'd you do, man? Change your grip and for some reason it affected tapping. So you're trying to readjust. I could see that. Sniped Haga. Rest in peace to your family. It was nice knowing them. Yeah, I think it's just on the thing that displays chat on screen. Yeah, I think because commands don't show, so yeah. Yeah. It's probably a way to change that. It doesn't really matter though. Still in your what? I'm okay. Tired from work, but that's not news. I'm just grinding out work, just getting through the day, and then coming home and doing more work. But at least this work is fun. Yeah. If you mean like a new job, yeah, I started one a few months ago. It pays more, but I'm also working like a little over full time, working like depending on the week, 42 to 44 hours a week. Food 1115, true. But yeah. I mean, it's food, but like I'm actually working in a kitchen, like a proper kitchen. So that's cool. I will do this. Go enjoy your snack. I'll just be here. No, it's not a big kitchen. It's just a kitchen. It's not a big kitchen. Go to your big kitchen and get your food. Oh no 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 no. The Yap Dollar. Imagine if money could talk. There's just a little axolotl swimming around down there. LZ jump scare. Cut stream map. I remember the old map of this song, and that map is messed up in a different way. It has these like really weird triangle jumps. Maybe if Blade collabed with Hallousy, I could like Blade. And just chill and vibe into this. Dude, one of my coworkers just plays his music all the time at work. And one of the songs on the playlist just one-shots me every time, and I have to try and hide the fact that it does that. So he just has Let the Bodies Hit the Floor in his playlist, just unironically. No awareness as to why that's funny. Just straight up, that's just in the playlist. And I have to pretend that it's not the funniest thing ever. Let the bodies hit the floor. I don't know. I mean, he listens to a lot of music that just kind of sounds like that in his playlist. Gen X pilled. It's crazy because he's like, I think he's only 4 years older than me. So he's like on that edge of Gen Z and millennial. Young millennial, really old zoomer, I guess. Depending on how you count the cutoff, but yeah. Yeah. He's borderline. Dude, imagine if he was... God, what is that one song? Like, Eek and I Borderline? What if he was listening to that instead? What am I filling the hole with when I'm finished? We will put half of a Walmart parking lot in the area. Should fill out the entire population of Utah. Good idea. Good idea. Yo, Pixel, what's up? How are you doing? Welcome back. How are things going in Utah? I mean, pretty calm day today. I'll say that. How are you doing, Rio? Just playing video games. That's the life. Maybe I should play video games one day. Maybe that's something I would be interested in and get into, but I don't know. I'm holding off on that. Of consuming water in deep slate. Back to work. Speak for everyone, so we will be leaving video games in the 2020s. We 2030 is the heat death of the universe. Wow, entropy really came early. That's crazy. I was thinking it'd be another few trillion years, but I was hoping we'd at least see the sun explode first before entropy. Oh well, oh well. Isn't it crazy that if the sun disappeared, we wouldn't know for 7 minutes? I think that's hilarious to think about. I don't know why I find that funny, but I just think it's a really funny concept that the sun disappearing takes, like, that much time. We'll all see a total eclipse of the sun before we all die. Careful, you're sounding like one of those, rapture believers. Like, the people who unironically believe the rapture is coming. Wait, is this a minus 45 thing? Incredible. Yeah, that really went under my nose for a moment there. You got a 2011 map as your number 6 Taiko top play. Low key, old maps are actually free for PP and Taiko. Unless, like, is it a convert or no? That's what I gotta know. Because I'm pretty sure all of my top plays in Taiko are converts. Or at least a lot of them are. Yeah, I mean, I haven't played Taiko in like a decade, so... I remember when my top play was like a 200 PP play on ROG Unlimitation. And it may have been with halftime. I haven't checked to see what my Taiko tops look like now. Well, yeah, but you're also relatively high ranked in Taiko, so that makes sense. There's probably not that many old maps that genuinely give a lot. Unless you're playing really stupid mod combos or really stupid maps. Yeah, exactly. And I don't know if you really play 4-mod in Taiko. That seems not very fun, in my opinion, but... Play no mod and DT only. Yeah. And sometimes hard rock. Yeah. 4-mod is a little much. You have 11 maps in your top 200 from 2010. I want to take a look at my profile, but I also don't want to get distracted from digging. I want to say, like, literally half of my top plays are converts. Because I always found converts just, like, more forgiving in a weird way. Especially the ones that are, like, mostly or all reds. Those ones are really funny. I know there's a proper term for it, but I'm just calling them reds. Buddy, can you leave me alone? I'm trying to work here. Oh my god. Get out of here! Thank you. Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying, I know there's a proper term for it, I just literally don't know what it is. I'm more curious, but... yeah. Dawn for red, cat for blue. Wow, they got cats in Taiko? Maybe I gotta start playing again. I mean, I don't want full deep slate to be too easy with the Instamine blocks, but I don't mind them for the mixed layers. The mixed layers feels like a cutscene before the actual game begins. government mandated cutscene for real. It's all good. Captain Theme Alert. Oh yeah, that's true. They do have this as their monthly theme. Unfortunately, dead server. Not really, but I don't feel compelled to talk in there very much. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. Ideal random question. How good are you at timing songs? Pretty decent and dealt with some very heavy timing stuff in the past. Okay. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Yeah. That sounds very painful to deal with. Mhm. And I really need to write things down. I feel like there's just things that I always want to figure out the answer to that I just never remember to look up after I'm done streaming or test for myself. Oh, let me do that real quick before I just forget. Oh, creepers snuck up on me while I'm... That's funny. Well, that was rude. that would happen the one time I alt-tab without pausing. But yeah, one of the things I want to figure out, like do my own testing on, because at least the last time I've tried looking this up, I couldn't figure out an actual answer, is just how much deep slate can I mine in a singular minute? And then also just how much I mine per second. At least with haste 2, efficiency 5, netherite pickaxe. I know we like almost figured out the BPM for it, which is fun. For Deep Slate, change my keybind to a keyboard key? Why? Makes me mine faster? Why would I do that? That sounds like cheating. I think someone else tried telling me about this. And I think they made fun of me because I didn't know about that. And it's like, okay. Very helpful. It's like, I'm not gonna do that anyways, but you could at least just elaborate instead of just being like, wow, you don't know. It's all good. Unfortunately, I'm not an expert in everything related to Minecraft. I'm just kind of doing what I do with the knowledge that I have. Yeah. But I don't know. I feel like that kind of goes against the spirit of the challenge. I mean, it's a more minor thing, but it's kind of like... Oh, that guy just spawned right in front of me. But it's like one of those things where I'm just like, I don't know, I don't really want to do that. It just feels wrong. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's right. Actually, we are not digging every chunk, believe it or not. I don't think we are digging every other chunk either. I think we are digging a very specific amount of chunks. But who knows, maybe I'm wrong. I wonder if that's the actual percentage. Actually, you know, I've never thought to think, like, how many chunks are there in a Minecraft world in general? I actually don't know the answer to that. $30 by $30. I forget if it's 30 or 32 million in every direction. It's one of the two. Wow. That number just looks like every time I've decided to just add way too many numbers on my calculator. Okay, so I think that percentage might be even worse. Yeah, you're just spamming your number row. I mean, that would vary by world, like the number of blocks. Yo, what's up, E-Wave? How you doing? What is up? What am I using to track blocks broken? It is a... God, what are these things called? Data pack. This one right here. Yeah. Hypixel Skyblock. May God have mercy on your soul. Hypixel Skyblock is like the type of grind that I hate. It is not that bad. You have 2K hours. Yeah. Even this is better and more enjoyable. I agree. I literally hate Skyblock. I unironically prefer this. Just something about Skyblock just seems wrong to me. Like it's grindy in a way that doesn't seem like my... It's not the same fun for me. It's kind of hard to explain, but I like very specific types of grinding in my video game. $14 trillion total chunks in a world, 7K block average per chunk. Okay, 72.5 million in 1,024 chunks is not right. Like, the amount of blocks that's gonna be dug in this project is only gonna be around 30 to 32 million. Yeah. And also, yeah, I mean, the sky, but also not all of the area was like super high up as well. RuneScape and Minecraft, but more, or make it questionable. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it just feels like a waste of time. Is what how I feel about Skyblock.
Thank you.
Like a waste of time in the way that like this is, but worse. A waste of time, but not even enjoying it. Minimum 33 million blocks. That is a lot more accurate. But, I mean, factor in that there is going to be blocks above Y64. And also, yeah, I mean, yeah, I from what I remember, the estimate is going to be around 32 million. Yeah. Yeah, there was a bit of mountain, but there also was water to remove. Either way, it's a lot of blocks, but yeah. Also, hold on, I've missed a few things in chat. Yeah, you're gonna be doing that for 1 trillion years, Heatwave. That's certainly tedious. Still think this is better than Skyblock in terms of how tedious it is. That much I am 100% certain on. I just find this more enjoyable. Yeah. But yeah, I guess I don't really like grinding for like very specific things just to like grinding in a way just to get a very specific item or whatever. Like for me that's not really because like having an item does not feel as impressive as having a massive hole in the ground to look at. Like, I'm gonna fly up again, just cause like, you just need to understand how this looks to really. Like, this isn't even the best vantage point for this, but like, just, this is already an unbelievable view. Like, just something like this just looks absolutely ridiculous and is way more tangible than having just a singular item in Skyblock. Yeah. This really is caveman type activity, but like, it's true though. Just having a large hole in the ground is just so satisfying. Alright, hold on. Okay. There's things going on in chat. I can't focus on the digging. Let me read this. Yeah, it's gonna be a long time mining the Deep Slate. You're not wrong. I don't know how accurate that guess is, but yeah, it's pretty slow. But I mean, I already know what I'm getting myself into. I actually really enjoy the mining in Minecraft. But, you know, to each their own. For me, part of the fun is the fact that Deep Slate is not an insta-mine block. It takes time to mine. Yeah. I mean, I did want to do my own calculations at some point when I have the time. And this time I actually wrote it down so I can actually remember. Yeah. But yeah, I don't want to do that just because, like, for me, I just feel like that takes away from it. I don't know. What are you, crazy? Yes, I am actually legitimately insane. I am gonna be sent to a mental ward immediately. It's true. Guys, I mean, like, I don't know how else to say it, but guys, let me mine how I want to mine. I understand that there are faster ways to break the blocks, but I feel like that is against the spirit of what I'm doing. It's not any different than using TNT or moss, in my opinion. Also, Ideal, you're telling me this is Toho? I literally did not even recognize the Toho in this until this far in. But I'm also not paying attention. We know, Honk. We know. What is up? Welcome back. The one and only. But yeah, I mean, I appreciate you guys telling me that there is a faster way to mine these blocks, but I think it is pretty clear at this point that I kind of want to mine the way I want to mine, you know? I understand what I am doing. It's all good. No. Okay, it's kind of hard to explain. This is not my first attempt at doing this kind of project. So, like, there was a world that I did start pretty immediately after OSA completion. But I gave up on that world because I didn't like how I went about it. I mined the equivalent of like 70 full chunks in that world, if you want perspective on how much time I spent on it. Not very much, in my opinion. Yeah, and then I started this world in like spring of 2024, but then by September of 2024, I took like a 4-month break, or maybe it was even a 5-month break. And then at the start of this year, I came back to the project and have been mostly active since then, barring times where I've gotten sick or just needed a break. I mean, my total amount of hours is in the stream title. It's only usually off by like 10 hours at most, because I don't always update it. But yeah, I mean, in my opinion, I've not really put in that much time into this world. If you want to take my words at face value, I personally don't think I've spent that much time. But my perspective is always going to be very skewed because of USU completion. Yeah. I promise you guys, though, that I am having fun doing the project the way I'm doing. Even if it's not technically the most efficient way to do it. It's part of the fun. Yeah, I'm a lot more motivated this time around than when I did my previous world. There's been days, like, I mean, last weekend, I didn't have a lot of motivation, so I just gave myself a break, but now I feel strong motivation again. So, it's all good. I'm not burning out, thankfully. I just need to give myself periodic breaks when I need them. It just sucks, because I wish my dips in motivation happened more often on work days than my off days from work. Because it's hard to find time when I can play more than an hour and a half at a time. But yeah, I appreciate y'all joining me on this little adventure. Just a short little grind. Yeah. And I am having fun. I'm just able to just relax, make progress. And the best part of this project is just literally every session I play just makes this area look more insane. This very much is a project of the more effort I put in, the more ridiculous it becomes. It just has a very positive loop in that regard. Maybe not right now. I'm a little too tired to be esoteric. But I do want to switch up things from time to time, just for fun. It'll get boring if I do the same exact mining method all the time. Yeah, in the future, sure. I think I'm more receptive to giving funny ways of mining a shot when I'm at full deep slate. I kind of wanted to just get the first part of the project over with, just to reach, the good part of the project, essentially. It's kind of hard to focus on having fun with mining techniques at the stone level when I really should just be insta-mining it and getting it out of the way. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you were here for when I talked about this pixel, but I think once I reach full deep slate, we're gonna start switching to doing chunk by chunk instead of doing it layer by layer or like sectioned layers by layers. Just because I think that would be the way, the best way for me to stay sane, making me feel like I'm making progress while I'm endlessly mining deep slate. It will visually look like I'm making progress, even if it's just the same exact thing. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm just employing the same exact strategies I did for Osu completion, but into Minecraft chunk digging. So, girl, why are you crying? Stop crying. This is how you guys will react when I have to end stream in like 10 minutes. I wish I had more time on my work nights, but just gotta do what little progress I can do when I'm working full time, you know? That's the hardest part. I just don't have enough time in my day. Yeah, we can. Yeah, I mean my off days this week are I think Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So my schedule changes every now and again, but yeah. I'm just hoping my motivation stays high enough through the week where I can do some big sessions, or at least a big session this weekend, or work weekend, I guess. I really want to make more progress on this section of the project. Honestly, it might sound insane saying this, but I think this part of the project is a lot more boring to me than full Deep Slate will be. Based on empirical tests, there's no mining speed difference between left click mine and keyboard mine. Hmm. I wonder if it depends on version or anything, or if haste or not haste makes any difference. With Deep Slayer, you're gonna do 2x1, 2x2, something else. I actually was thinking about this earlier on stream. I don't know. Also, 1 second. Oh, I'm not playing on latest version. I'm playing on 1.19.4. I mean, I don't know if that makes any difference, but yeah, I'm not playing the latest version. Mainly because the data pack I use is on that version, but also I don't want to bother with the netherite upgrade template thing, whatever it's called. Yeah. I believe you, but like, I like how mining works in this game. I promise. I know there's a delay between mining blocks. Okay, I'll take a look. Okay, yeah, again, I'm looking at what you're like I'm looking at it. To me, the second way is literally just wrong to me. Like that's not how mining works in this game, and I don't know if I would enjoy it that way. But I've also been playing this game for so long that I just can't imagine it any other way, really. Like I've been an active Minecraft player since the alpha days, and I don't want my mining to be any different. I did know about that, and I still didn't do that, by the way. I'm well aware of that. Oh shoot. Okay, my shovel is fine. I don't know. There's just... It's just wrong. I don't even mean in like a purist way. It's just literally, I just prefer the default way of mining in this game. I don't really know how else to say it. I think any other way just feels kind of wrong. I'm fine with the, like, I guess limitations that are imposed. If you want to view it that way. To me, this is just like normal, you know? I don't think I will be doing this. Yeah, but I don't know. I respect the opinion that you would prefer it the other way, but I enjoy this way, and I'm not gonna change that. Yeah. I mean, I don't even really consider it a challenge, to be honest. This is literally just a project. Or just something I'm working on. But the sheer amount of time we're losing is just isn't negligible. But that's only if you think of it as wasted time. To me, it's not time wasted, so I just don't view it that way, you know? It's only time wasted if you feel like you need to be able to mine faster. Because otherwise, I'm just doing what I'm doing. And I would say even within the limitation of the mining in the regular game, I'm still mining relatively fast. I have my methods that work fine for this kind of thing. Like when I'm doing like the insta-mine, I do the 2x2 where I'm kind of like mining like this, or yeah, like this. And that works pretty well for me. And yeah, I use beacons, I use enchantments. Those are like the basic default vanilla things to speed up the mining process. I'm fine with that. But I don't know, when it starts getting into like changing my keybinds or using mods, to change my mining speed. That's when I'm like, I don't know if I want all that. Like, every data pack and, like, mod I use is literally just either for performance reasons or, like, keeping track of stats. Stuff like that. Nothing that changes the actual gameplay, including mining. What you'd appreciate would be to scale down the mining delay based on efficiency finally. Yeah, I mean, that sounds interesting to me, but I think you would be better off just playing mods in that case. I don't think they're gonna change mining like this. Or at least I'd be very surprised if they ever cared enough to make a change to mining like that. If they do, that'd be interesting, and I would at least think about it, but I don't know. Yeah, and yeah, Mojang definitely won't work on something like that. Stupid frogs. They'll have the worst mob from the mob vote every time. That's what they'll do. Also, hold on. People get mad at you for on Hypixel for not grinding money for cookies for God Pods. Yeah, I mean, yeah. And see, that's like kind of what I do, where I'm like, yeah, I could do something more efficient, but like, what if I just want to do it my way, you know? Like, even during this project, here, I'll bring this up. Look at the number of logs I chopped down. I could have easily just burned down the forest. That would have been way faster than chopping nearly 30,000 logs. But I want to chop trees. Let me have my fun. Yeah. And by the way, this is not like me fighting you or anything. I'm just expressing how I feel about just like I like doing the way I like doing things. What's special about this number? To be fair, you'd need sticks if you want more pickaxes. That's true. 2 to the 24. That is math. Number. Or the number of colors a pixel can represent. Okay. Is that the 32-bit integer thing? I like that one. I'm pretty sure that's what Ideal typed. Unless I'm blind. Okay, yeah, I was responding to what Ideal was saying. I mean, the only reason I'm even, like, kind of aware of that one as not a math person is because of Usu. score farming. I should break 2 billion blocks. I should break however many blocks there are in 1024 chunks. I think that's a good idea. We could talk about 2 billion after I finish this part of the project first. How about that? Dude, I'll hit the 32-bit integer limit of blocks broken before Peppy fixes mod multipliers on laser. He thinks Gamma's cheating. Wow. I can't believe that Peppy really just turned into 2014 Kainan. Dude, do you guys remember Kainan's Gamma Lab? This is like a very... We really have regressed to decade ago type level opinions. You know, Paladin, I think you are a lot more into numbers than I am, from what I can see. And I like numbers. I like number go up. Numbers are cool. Antimatter dimensions. I have no idea what that is. Yeah, this is kind of a dead game. Dead game, dead chat, dead stream, dead project, dead everything. Dead country, dead society. I'm missing out. Game is literally 9 months of content. I think this project has 9 months of content, at least. I'm fine. My plate is kind of full right now. Passing for Celeste. Nice. Alright, 1 sec again, guys. Oh, man. I really have lost track of the time today. I think if I found RuneScape before I found Minecraft, I would be a RuneScape streamer or just like a RuneScape player. Minecraft captured my interest first, and I'm probably just never gonna play RuneScape. Oh, man. It's not that I don't care, it's I don't have the time. I work full time. I have not enough time in my day to play a new game right now. That's the truth. I mean, I still play Osu too. I have my own little side project on Osu that I've been working on off stream, where I've been fixing all of my non-FCs on maps ranked before 2019. I just don't have time to delve into something new and spend a lot of time on it. Because I do think that sounds interesting, but like I just don't I can't. I don't have time for that. Yeah. I think the word you're looking for is multitasking. Or at least true multitasking. I'm pretty sure my clone who goes to work every day would actually, never mind, I can't say that on Twitch. But yeah, I don't think he'd be very happy with me. He would probably be very upset very quickly. Alright, I hate to be... I feel like the bad guy every time I do this when you guys are actually having active discussion. But I kind of need to go to bed. I have to go to sleep and disrupt the conversation. I will be back tomorrow night. I do feel motivated, but yeah, I have to go. I appreciate you guys joining me today. Thank you for joining me once again, and I hope to see y'all tomorrow as well. So, good night, goodbye.